So we have the season awards drop 1, the opening day portion of the season awards here in MLB The Show 24. And this video, I just basically want to show you guys how I'm progressing through this program, exactly what I'm doing to get this completed and unlock these cards. Now, you'll notice that there is a season awards pack available in the shop. And if we go ahead and view these on the marketplace, we can see, hey, this 89 overall, that's like 10 to 15,000 stubs at the moment. I don't really want to spend that. It's optional. You don't need to do it, but I don't really want to spend stubs to make progress in the program. I would just rather get it done with what they have available to me. So what I'm going to start with is the moments. And this is what I always do whenever there's moments in MLB The Show. I don't do them from Diamond Dynasty. I go to the main menu and then I go down twice to the moments tab. And this is where I'm always doing my moments from. And we can see the season awards moments right here. So I'm just going to do them through this page. This is season 1 at drop 1. First one, I have to hit a home run with Mike Trout. And there should be, I think, the homer with Trout, 96 power. It's a long... Yo, they need to move that wall back in. That's the home run with Trout. Hit it the other way. Nice swing. I still don't think that's what his no-doubter looks like in real life, but we got that moment done with Trouty, the first moment there. I think these moments are 4 points apiece in the program. I can't remember off the top of my head. We'll go back and check our progress once we have all of them done anyways. Now we need to tally 1 hit with Colt Keith. And there's the hits. Literally the first pitch that I even see in this moment. Lefty-lefty off Garrett Crochet. And 1 swing, 1 pitch, 1 hit, 1 moment done right there with Colt Keith. We got the Jelly Bean pack, I believe, from this season awards program. Now we need to get on base twice with Ohtani versus the Cardinals. Man, this game's so unrealistic. He would never do that. There's the first time getting on base. I'm pretty sure he did something almost exactly like that in real life, actually. There's a nice double for us with Ohtani. We just need to get on base one more time. And we got on base one more time. The very next pitch that we saw. Man, Miles Michaelis, Cardinals ace right there. Got on base twice with Ohtani, though. Our first 2 at-bats might have even been first 2 pitches. I don't remember if we took one in the first AB. We have 3 of the 4 moments done. 1 to go. Garrett Crochet, we need to pitch 2 innings, and we need to strike out 2 batters in those 2 innings. That's crazy. Yo, the CPU defense is really just on another level. Well, there's my first inning pitched, but I don't have a strikeout yet. I got to strike out 2 hitters in this second inning. There's strikeout number 1. I need 1 more. And we struck out Colt Keith. If that was me, I would have hit a homer off Garrett Crochet. And there is another strikeout. We didn't need it, but we got our second inning pitched, and we have all of the moments done for the season awards drop 1. We also unlocked that 88 overall Mike Trout. And now I'm at 12 out of the 50 points that I need, so I still need 38 more points, but we did get our first card. And this Mike Trout is a Tops Now series, so what I'm going to do next is probably just go into play versus CPU. But I'm going to work on the 500 parallel XP with Tops Now cards, the 5 homers with Tops Now cards, hits with Tops Now cards. You need 15, and then 15 RBI with Tops Now cards. And while I'm working on those, I'm probably going to load up my lineup with White Sox players until I get the 250 parallel XP for this mission. There's also 5 extra base hits with designated hitters, 3 homers with left fielders, 10 hits with shortstops, and then 25 total bases with center fielders. So I'm really just going to be working on the generic missions and the Tops Now and season awards missions, and probably play versus CPU. So the team I'm rocking with, we have 2 Tops Now cards and then a primary center fielder in left field. There's a mission for homers with left fielders, so I got a primary left fielder, Taylor Ward, as my catcher. There is 10 hits with shortstops, so I have a shortstop here, shortstop here, shortstop here, and shortstop here, and then another primary left fielder as my DH. And for the 250 parallel XP, I'm going to be using this White Sox Carlos Rodon as my pitcher. I'm going to go into single player, play versus CPU. I think I'll probably go ahead and play against the Athletics on rookie difficulty. I'm going to be the home team for my ballpark, probably just choose Shield Woods, and I'll probably go ahead and play this until I know that Carlos Rodon, I got the 250 parallel XP with White Sox. And then once I finish that, I'll go ahead and quit out, check my progress, see if I have any more cards to switch up in my lineup. I struck out the side. That's 3 strikeouts, 10 parallel XP apiece for 30, plus 40 for 1 inning pitched. So we're at 70 out of the 250 that I need for White Sox. And there is a homer with the tops now Mike Trout. So I get 1 of 5 homers, 1 of 15 hits, 1 of 15 RBIs, 4 out of 25 total bases with center fielders. My next Tops Now card, we have our next homer. So I'm at 2 home runs out of the 5, 2 hits out of the 5, 2 of the 15 RBI that I need, and I think we're probably at about 80 of the 500 parallel XP. I need 3 homers with left fielders. That's my first of 3. And Jordan's coming through when we needed Jordan's coming through when we needed him to. 509 feet, Jesus. Taylor Ward is a primary left fielder, and it's gone. Oh, thank the Lord for Taylor Ward. That's 2 out of the 3 homers with left fielders right there. Now I think I'm at the point in my lineup where we have shortstops. I just need 10 hits total with my primary shortstops. And there's number 1, thanks to Alberto Mondesi. And we struck out the side again, so I think we should be at 140 out of the 250 for White Sox parallel XP. Gunnar Henderson gets my second of 10 hits that we need with shortstop primaries. Well, that is the 3rd hit that I needed for a Tops Now card. I think we're at about 110 parallel XP. Unfortunately, Mike Trout, I ended up lining out, so nothing for him, nothing for that center field total base mission. Aaron Judge, though, that gets me 4 total bases. We're up to 8 out of the 25 that we need with center fielders. Jordan gets already the 3rd of 3 homers that we need with left fielders. So that's a mission done. That should get us progress in the program. And we should hopefully have at least another card unlocked once we finish the White Sox parallel XP mission as well. Now, unfortunately, I actually don't have a backup catcher on my bench to replace Taylor Ward with. So if he does anything, I'm not even going to be getting any progress unless I wanted somebody out of position at catcher. And I'm just going to put Carlos Correa primary shortstop. We need 10 hits with shortstops. I'm at 2 out of the 10. I don't really mind. I'm playing versus the CPU on rookie. I'm going to quit out anyways. So if he drops some balls at catcher, I don't mind, as long as Correa can get a base hit. And Correa can't get a base hit. I should have left in Taylor Ward. Mondesi, though, gets a base hit. Man, Adalberto Mondesi, I will forever say that his cards are just glitchy. I love them, and we're at 3 out of the 10 hits with shortstops. Corey Seager, in a big way, gets us to 4 out of 10 hits with shortstops. That got stuck in the tree. Wait, that's kind of cool. 521 feet. The ball's flying out of Shield Woods today in the rain. And Mookie, back-to-back. We're at 5 out of the 10 hits that we need with primary shortstop players. And Gunnar Henderson gets us to 6 out of 10. It'd be nice to get that mission done too. Just get as many as we can before we have the parallel XP mission done for White Sox. And Trout goes yard. So we're at 12 out of the 25 total bases with center fielders. 3 out of 15 RBI Tops Now. 4 out of 15 hits Tops Now. And 3 out of 5 homers with Tops Now. So I struck out 4 hitters in the inning. 1 ended up reaching base. That got me up to 180 plus another inning pitched. We're at 220 out of 250 parallel XP with White Sox players. And Judge gets us 4 more total bases with center fielders. We're at 16 out of the 25 that we need. And Jordan is my DH. He's primary left fielder. I'm going to go to primary center fielder Bernie Williams off the bench. We still need 9 more total bases with center fielders. And there is 4 more, so I'm at 20 out of the 25 total bases with center fielders now. And I finished the 250 parallel XP with White Sox players, thanks to Carlos Rodon, that starting pitcher card. And it's nice that he goes down to the stretch. So this will probably be my last half inning. Once we have our 3 outs, then I'm going to probably quit out of this game, see if I have any more cards unlocked, as Mookie Betts gets my 7th of 10 hits with primary shortstops that we need. But after this game, I'll go ahead and quit out, check my progress, changing my team a little bit to try and finish the rest of the missions, to try to finish this first drop of the Season Awards program. And Gunnar Henderson gets hit 8 of 10 that we need with shortstops. I really want to try to get that mission done before we quit out of this game too. Now we're at the top of my lineup. This Tops Now Mike Trout. I decided to play one more half inning because I think my next 3 hitters, I just had 3 straight outs. Bernie Williams gets me to 24 out of the 25 total bases that I need with center fielders. And now we're to the shortstop part of my lineup where I only need 2 more hits with shortstops. Maybe? And Mondesi gets us to 9 out of 10. I really wasn't sure if that was going to get out of here. So we need 1 more hit with shortstops and 1 more total base with center fielders. And then we're probably at a good spot. And Mookie gets the 10th of 10 hits that we need with primary shortstop. So we got another mission done here. So Gunnar Henderson's my first baseman. I'm probably just going to bring in Cedric Mullins, the primary center fielder. All we need with Cedric is a single. And we have the 25 total bases with center fielders done. And he gets a single. So we have 25 out of 25 total bases with center fielders now. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 missions done in this game. That should be a good amount of progress in the program. And if I could hit a homer with Mike Trout and Mitch Haniger, then we would have the 5 homers with Tops Now cards. So let's go ahead and quit out of this game and see where we're at. We should have a good amount of the missions done, and we should hopefully have another card or 2 in the program. We can see Rodon up to parallel 1 from that. Jordan up to parallel 3, Seager parallel 3, Gunnar Henderson P1. We got some XP, we got some packs, we got Colt Keith, another Tops Now card. We can see 195 out of the 500 with Tops Now, 3 out of 5 homers, 4 out of 15 hits, 3 out of 15 RBIs, and we got those missions done. Center field total bases, shortstop hits, left field homers, parallel XP White Sox. So we're at 28 out of the 50 points that we need, 2 away from Shohei, which is a DH card, which I want to try to unlock him because the only generic mission I have left, you can see complete. I still need extra base hits with primary DHs, and I only have 2 primary DHs, David Ortiz and Chili Davis, and we're still working on parallel XP with Tops Now, homers with Tops Now, hits with Tops Now, and RBI with Tops Now. And I could buy Nick Martini. He is a Season Award Series card. I could get progress towards the Season Award Parallel XP mission. He's also a primary DH, but I think I'm just going to work on this without him. And the only other Tops Now card is going to be Jonah Heim. Don't know if I would really want to buy him either just for this. So what I'm going to do now is I have the Tops Now card, the first 3 guys in my lineup, and then I have the 2 DH cards next. This David Ortiz from the USA Conquest map, and then this Chili Davis from the Derek Jeter storyline, and then just normal guys I would use. Mookie Betts, Corey Seager, Yelich, Mike Piazza rounding out my lineup. And I'm going to go into play versus CPU again, but this time I'm going to go up against the Rockies as the away team. And if you want parallel XP progress, then you need at least 8 hitters to come up to bat. Otherwise, you won't get any parallel XP. But for stat missions, say I got a homer with Mike Trout, my leadoff hitter, I could quit out in that stat. That home run would still count. Now, I'm choosing the number 5 spot in my rotation because that means I'm going to go up against the number 5 spot in the Rockies rotation. And I still need 2 home runs with Tops Now cards, 11 hits, and 12 RBI. So I'm going to do my best to hit home runs. It's nice that we're at Coors Field. That's why I'm playing the Rockies. They got max elevation here. And we're going to just try to get these Tops Now missions done. And that's a great start by Mike Trout. And we'll also try to get parallel XP by getting 8 hitters coming up to bat at least. So Colt Keith gets a base hit, but it's not a homer. I wish it was. I'm going to stop Trout there, but now we're at 5 out of the 15 hits, and we just need to drive in these 2 runners, and we get 2 RBI towards the Tops Now mission as well. And look at that. There's a homer. So there's 3 more RBIs. That's 6 out of 15. We're at 6 out of 15 hits, and we're at 4 out of 5 home runs that we need. Now I got the 2 DH spots. I need 5 extra base hits with primary designated hitters. So we really just want an extra base hit from David Ortiz and then another one from Chili Davis. And neither of them got me an extra base hit. The good news is we're 2 points away from Ohtani. Once we get his card in the program, he's another primary DH card. He can help towards those missions. And Corey Seager, he's my number 8 hitter. Now that his at-bat's done, if I wanted to, I could just quit out of this game. All those stats that I got, the home run, the hits, the RBI, those would all count. And because we're through 8 hitters in the lineup, the parallel XP would also count. But because I'm already here, Mike Piazza just got into scoring position. The first 3 guys in my lineup are the Tops Now cards. I figure we'll just go through the first 5 spots in the lineup, the 3 Tops Now and the 2 designated hitters. Try to get a homer with one of these 3 Tops Now cards, because if we do that, then we unlock that other DH, that's Shohei Ohtani. So I really need a home run for one of my first 3 hitters in this lineup. I don't know if that's going to be it. It's going to be close with Trout, but it's a deep part of the park, and it's gone, so that's huge. We're at 5 out of 5 home runs, 7 out of 15 hits, and then 8 out of 15 RBIs. But we got the home runs done, which means we unlock that Ohtani. Once I get through the designated hitters in my lineup, the first 5 spots, then I'm probably going to quit out, put Ohtani on my team for these other Tops Now missions, that designated hitter mission. And there's another homer. We didn't need it, but we get a hit and an RBI. So 8 out of 15 hits with Tops Now, 9 out of 15 RBIs. And we really want to try to get to 2 out of 5 extra base hits. So there's our first of 5 extra base hits with designated hitters. I'm hoping Chili Davis could just go and do the same thing. And I just missed it. I don't know if it's going to get out of here. He robs a home run? No way that just happened. That would have gotten us to 2 out of 5 extra base hits, and then we would have just needed him to go back to back to back on extra base hits once we put Ohtani in the lineup. But I'm quitting out anyways, and let's see where we're at. We unlocked Ohtani. We'll definitely put him in the lineup, but I finished the home run mission. We got progress on all the others. 380 out of the 500 parallel XP that we need. I've got Ohtani out in left. He's also batting leadoff because he's a Tops Now, but also a designated hitter card. We have the other 3 Tops Now and then the other 2 DHs for my lineup. And I'm at 33 out of 50 points. No other cards to unlock until we max out this program and get 4,000 XP as well. So I'm going back into single player modes, play versus CPU. And again, I'm just going to be playing against the Rockies. I'm going to be the away team. And Ohtani, my very first pitch we see, gets 9 out of 15 for us on hits and 2 out of 5 for us on the extra base hits mission. And Trout goes yard. No, that one is not staying in the ballpark. That's going to be 11 out of the 15 RBI that we need with Tops Now, 10 out of the 15 hits that we need. And I think we are probably at about 420 or 430 of the parallel XP that we need. 420 out of 500 as Colt Keith gets us another 40, so we're probably 460, 470 for that. 11 out of 15 on the hits, 12 out of 15 on the RBIs. And not going to be another RBI, but we are going to be at 12 out of 15 hits with Tops Now cards. David Ortiz gets us to 3 out of 5 extra base hits with designated hitters. Chili Davis gets us to 4 out of 5 extra base hits with designated hitters. Let's get Ohtani up again and just get that to 5 out of 5. Ohtani gets us a hit, but not the extra base hit with a DH that we need. But there's 13 out of 15 hits with Tops Now cards. Colt Keith gets us to 14 out of 15 hits, 13 out of 15 RBIs, and we are definitely at the 500 out of 500 parallel XP that we need with Tops Now cards. And that's not going to be another RBI. So I'm probably going to end up quitting out of this game, but we're at the 15 out of 15 hits that we need with Tops Now cards. This brings up the designated hitter portion of my lineup, and we just need David Ortiz or Chili Davis to get 1 extra base hit. That might be it. I can't tell yet. Is it going to drop? It is. So we're at the 5 out of 5 extra base hits that we need. So the only mission I have left is 13 out of 15 RBIs with Tops Now cards. So I'm just going to go ahead and quit out of this right here and see where we're at. I don't think I'm going to be at 50 yet. I think I still need to do that RBI mission, but I guess we'll see. And yeah, we don't have Garrett Crochet quite yet. But if we take a look here, 5 out of 5 extra base hits, 15 out of 15 hits, 500 out of 500 parallel XP. All that's left is 2 more RBIs. And I'm at 47 out of the 50 points that we need. Again, I don't want to do any of these collections. I don't want to lock in any of those cards. And if I don't want to buy a Season Awards player to do that mission right there, the only thing that's left is 2 more RBIs with Topps Now Series cards. So same thing, just to get this done, literally play versus CPU, away team against the Rockies, Max Elevation Park. Gonna just do the daytime in the rain like I've been doing. My number 5 starter, so we face their 5 starter. And my first 4 hitters are Topps Now cards. If we could just get 2 solo home runs, we could quit and we have the mission done. Because you don't need 8 hitters to go by. If it's a stat mission, the only time you need 8 hitters to go by is to get parallel XP progress. And there's 1 of 2 RBIs that we need left. So Tani gets it for us. I'm at 14 out of 15. That was a 495-foot homer. And now Trout's going to be in scoring position. We need Colt or Mitch to drive him in. And I'm just going to go home. 86 speed. Chuck Nasty's got a noodle arm. That should be 15 out of 15 RBIs. Technically, I think it would be RBI. You don't say this at the end because it's runs batted in. It's not runs batted ins. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. We got the RBIs that we need. Who cares how you pronounce RBIs? 15 out of 15. We should see Garrett Crochet. And we do. Plus 4,200 XP. You get 4,000 for reaching the 50 points in that program. You can see we got that mission done under the progress. And we've finished the first drop of the Season 1 Season Awards program. And I've now been recording for 1 hour and 4 minutes. So it took me about an hour to get the Season Awards Drop 1 Opening Day program complete. We can see it complete up in the top left. And we can hear that little buzzing noise in the background, which means you have the program completed. We're at 50 out of 50 for the points that we need. And I'm hoping I can save this 6 points Season Awards Series mission for later on, once they drop the second drop for the Season Awards program. I would assume they're going to drop this once a week, but I also don't really know. I'm hoping this video was at least sort of helpful, just showing what I did to finish this first part of the Season Awards program. Feel free to drop a like if it helped you or if you enjoyed the video. If you enjoy the videos, feel free to subscribe. We have daily uploads on the channel. And thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day.